Good morning, students. Welcome back to online classes. So we had started doing the chapter Unit 4, Section C of your English course book, When the Fish Laughed. It's a very beautiful Kashmiri folk tale from Kashmir. And in this, let's have a quick summary of the story. So we saw in the story that there is a queen servant who is buying fish. The queen asked whether it was a male fish or a female fish. The fisherwoman said it was a male fish. The queen said she did not want it as the males were not permitted in her palace. The fish laughed. The queen got angry. So the king asked the wazir to solve the matter. The wazir's sons set out to find a solution. He met a girl who told him that there was a man in women's clothes hiding inside the palace. The king ordered all the women of the queen's palace to jump over a pit. No one but the man in disguise was able to jump over the pit, and so he was caught. Very beautiful poem. Now let's come down to the exercises. All you have to write the word meanings given in your book, in your notebook. Okay. Now let's do the question answers. Read to understand. A part is answer these questions with reference to the context. I must rush home and give this news to my father. Who said these words? Amir, Wazir's son, spoke these words. What news did he have? The news he had was there must have been a man in disguise of a woman in the queen's palace when the strange incident happened. That there must be a man in disguise of a woman in the queen's palace when that strange incident happened. Who made him realize what had happened? It was Shivani, the daughter of the farmer, who made him realize what had happened. Now, B part, answer these questions. Why did the queen ask the maids to draw the curtains? The queen asked the maids to draw the curtains because she was annoyed at the strange behavior of a fish and she did not want to see anyone. So she was upset from the fish behavior, and so that's why she did not want to see anyone. Do you think that the king was disturbed by the queen's threat to leave the kingdom? Give reasons for your answer. Yes, the king was disturbed by the queen's threat to leave the kingdom because after listening to her, he went out of his mind and could not decide what to do. So he asked Wazir to solve the matter in a week's time, else he will be killed. Question number 3. Why did Bhaskar call Amir a strange man? Bhaskara called Amir a strange man because when he invited him home, he asked him if the beams of their house were strong enough. What gift did Shivani send over to Amir? Shivani sent him a bowl of porridge, 12 chapatis, and a jar full of milk. How did Shivani realize that the servant had been unfaithful? The man told the servant to tell Shivani that the moon is new, There are 10 months and the sea is not full at all. Not understanding the meaning of these words, the servant repeated them word for word, as he had heard them to his mistress. Who is his mistress? Shivani. And thus his theft was discovered. This is how Shivani realized that the servant had been unfaithful. Sixth question. The king's character turns out to be both impulsive and generous. Support this statement with examples from the play. The impulsive behavior. Without thinking logically about the incident that had occurred at the queen's palace, the king asked the vizier to solve the matter in a week's time, or else he will face death penalty. And generous behavior, the king rewarded the vizier and his son with lands, golds and jewels. So, king's character is both impulsive and generous. Impulsive means out of impulse he takes action. That गुस्सा आया तो he can give orders to kill anyone. अगर उसको, if he is happy with someone, he will give him lands and jewels and gold, everything. So he will be very generous on that person. So question number 7. Why does Amir believe that Shivani might be able to help him solve the problem of the fish? Amir believes that Shivani might be able to help him solve the problem of the fish because he found her very intelligent, as she understood the deep and wise meaning of each of his sentences. Now, question number 8. Do you find Amir to be intelligent? Justify your answer with examples from the play. When Bhaskar invited him home, he asked him if the beams of the house were strong enough. And further in the story, he told the servant to tell Shivani that the moon is new, there are 10 months and the sea is not at all full. From this, it is clear that Amir was an intelligent, as there was a deep and wise meaning in each of his sentences. So all the sentences he had spoken, they carried deep and very wise meaning. Now, C part, discuss and write. Why do you think the man was hiding in the queen's palace as a woman? Could he have been a spy of a rival kingdom? Spy means jasoos. The man may be hiding in the queen's palace as a woman with intent. Intent means intentions to harm the queen. Yes, he could have been a spy of the rival kingdom. Was Amir's method of finding the man hidden in the queen's palace a good one? Why or why not? Find another possible way to solve this problem. Amir advised a game for Her Majesty's maids. The winner will be rewarded with 1,000 muhars. Who can jump over the pit? Amir's method of finding the man hidden in the queen's palace was a good one, because the male disguised as one of the queen's maid could only do this. Another method could be horse riding. So that's all in this chapter, students. I hope you have understood the chapter and the question answers very well. You will be able to write them nicely. If you want to write your answers from your own side, you can go ahead and do that and send me your pictures. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.